Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Let's have a look at a very interesting story captured by Citizen Digital. The National Police Service (NPS) has reacted to a now viral TikTok video allegedly of one of its officers making what it terms as misleading and reckless remarks amid the ongoing opposition-led anti-government protests. The said officer in the undated video had gone live on the social networking application and was reading some of the comments from his followers, most of which he said read Ruto must go. NPS, in a statement released on Wednesday, termed the officer's attire in the video as improper and his remarks as reckless and not a representation of values espoused by the police service. And then the police is quoted as saying this: the attention of the National Police Service is drawn to a video clip circulating on social media depicting an improperly dressed police officer making misleading and reckless remarks, read the statement. As a disciplined service, we wish to clarify and assure the public that the behavior portrayed in the clip is not only unacceptable but also doesn't reflect the values of NPS. NPS further added, the remarks are therefore regrettable and stand condemned in the strongest terms possible, even as we embark on an internal review with a view of preferring appropriate disciplinary action. That's the statement by the National Police Service. So they are condemning the police officer for having exposed what Kenyans are going through. Let's have a look at the clip of the police officer before we proceed.
Mwambie vae helmet. Si tuko station.
Dialogue. Dialogue tu ndio itawasaidia.
Watu wamekasi. Ama dialogue ifanyike.
Dialogue tu. Ile ya kusema.
Zakayo must go. Zakayo must go. Ruto must. Hey. Kindiki joint. Kindiki kwenda huko. Imagine kila mtu anasema Ruto must go.
Comment.
No dialogue. Vipi man, poa sana. Zakayo ende. Hey, Ruto must go. Unaona? Ati Ruto ni ma. Ruto ni ma. Kila mtu ni nani? Aya. Mimi venye nasoma comments.
Yes. That's the clip that has landed the police officer in problem. And the truth be said, the police officer is a Kenyan who lives in the country and understands exactly what's happening in the country. From the clip, the officer was just going through the comments from his followers, most of who were saying Ruto must go. I just don't understand what offense the police officer committed by just reading the comments from his social media handle. I don't understand what offense that police officer did at all. And it's very interesting because we have been seeing rogue police officers shooting innocent demonstrators. Some have also been captured live on camera, even stealing. Like I've been sent here a video clip of some police officers stealing from a wines and spirits shop, or rather store. The police service has never released any statement condemning such acts. Yesterday, there were so many videos of police officers being exposed doing all sorts of bad things, killing innocent Kenyans in broad daylight. NPS has never issued any statement condemning such acts. So when one very brave and truthful police officer just goes through his social media account on what Kenyans are saying, that's now criminal. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what's going on behind the scenes. Let's proceed. From that story, I can accurately start by saying it might be possible that even the National Police Service is also now compromised. Generally, it's expected that the service should be neutral. But from what we have so far seen, where rogue police officers are being captured live on camera, maiming and killing Kenyans in broad daylight, the police service is not taking any action. But when a very honest police officer just exposes what Kenyans are going through, then very, very fast, the police service reacts. I'm seeing a very high possibility where the service is also in William Ruto's pockets. And just as William Ruto succeeded in compromising all other arms of government and these so-called independent institutions, the police service is also now in William Ruto's pockets. And that's why this police officer is being targeted while rogue ones are not even being mentioned by the police service. So Ruto here has succeeded in also destroying the police service. And then secondly, the police officer is also a Kenyan, and he also experienced the life Kenyans are living. It's possible, or rather it's true, that a majority of the police officers are equally not happy with what's happening in Kenya today. It's only that they cannot come out to say it, but I'm seeing a highly possibility where a whopping majority are not happy with what Ruto is doing. And just as I've been explaining in my previous videos, if push comes to a shove, then I'm seeing the police service or even the police officers themselves rebelling against William Samoei Ruto. All those are possibilities. And I'm saying that because on Tuesday at a meeting in Nairobi, some police officers were complaining of fatigue and they wanted some requirements to be fulfilled before they could take to the streets to handle the demonstrators. So it's highly possible that for the very first time in Kenya, we might see the police rebelling against the government. That's possible. So it's incumbent upon William Ruto and his team to go by the rule of law. The moment you swear to uphold the constitution and then you go outside that constitution, then that in one way or the other can cause some serious problems. So William Ruto has to be very careful on how he manages the government. And also from that clip, it's also coming out very, very clearly that Kenyans are tired of a William Ruto's rule. And it's unfortunate that Ruto has only been in power for 9 months. And already, Kenyans are tired. Only 9 months. William Ruto who never won the majority vote. And that can explain why, in a very short span of time, he has become this unpopular. He never won the majority vote. That's what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen. If at all William Ruto won the majority vote, he couldn't have been this unpopular within that very short time. So it confirms that besides not winning the majority vote in last year's presidential election, even those who supported him are now abandoning him. And that also brings us to this truth that those who supported William Ruto, they never supported him because they believed in him, but they supported him because of their hatred for Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. They never believed in him in the first place. And that's why it's important for a section of the Kenyan population to wake up. They are really doing a lot of injustice to this country by every now and then electing people who are not up to the task. And that's why Kenya is in a state we are today, where we are seeing a completely clueless team, clueless government, a government that does not understand what governance is all about. Let me stop it there for now, ladies and gentlemen. And for any other person who may want to support our forum, I've pinned my number down below. Contact me through that number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.